So I'd like to switch gears a little bit and actually let's take a look at layering and how its implications to security. So you've seen layering many times. It's a general and important principle in the design of computer networks. You've seen its benefits: separation of concerns, independent evolution, ease of adaptability to future technologies. But it sometimes does get in the way. So TLS is used today for secure web transactions over HTTPS. But it's often the case that a web server actually runs multiple websites through something called virtual hosts. The domain names of all the websites map to the same IP address of the server. Clients connect to all of them or report 80. It's not until the HTTP request comes in that the web server process knows which site the request is for. The host header field of the HTTP request tells it. For example, if you go to sing.stanford.edu and tinyus.stanford.edu, they're the same server. I can configure Apache so they look up different web pages. Apache would look inside the request, see the host header, and choose which web pages to serve based on that. This can break TLS such that it can't fully work properly. Why? Is it because it breaks server authentication? Does it break the key exchange? Does it break randomness generation? Does it break routing the handshake messages? Or does it break pre-master secret generation? The answer is that it breaks server authentication. The TLS handshake and secure session setup occur before there is any application data. As a part of this exchange, the server needs to provide a certificate that binds a public key to a name, but it doesn't know what name to use. For example, my server can't tell whether a connection is coming in for tinys.stanford.edu or sing.stanford.edu, so it doesn't know whether to provide a certificate for tinys or sing. In my case, I have a certificate that says both, but if I wanted to add a new host name to the server, say a website named www.networkingclass.com, then TLS would throw an error. The problem here is that the session layer, layer 5, needs to know the host name that the client is trying to contact. But that name is only available in the application layer, layer 7. The client has translated the name to an IP address, so layer 3 name. So here's an example of layers, how layered the encapsulation of functionality can cause a conflict and actually get in our way.